feel the pressure, new semester, everybody's getting fly, gotta dress up, and parents pay a lot of money, they expect you to make...
Good evening, everybody. I'm Minister D, or Cozy, whatever you call me, that's cool. Want to personally welcome you on behalf of the Real Encounters with Christ Campus Ministries to our first Faith for the Finals massive ministry event. There's this myth going around that I wanna talk about real quick, and this myth says that there's no such thing as faith, which is kind of odd to me. But the idea is that because faith can't be qualified or quantified, it can't be measured, then it can't be proven. Anything you can't measure, you can't prove, and if you can't prove it, it nullifies the existence. It's just a theory. It's just some made-up thing that makes people feel better. Well, if you agree with this school of theory, which you have the right to do, then I guess so goes love and so goes hope, because you really can't measure love, right? I mean, there's no scientific, factual theory or some type of equation that gives us the measurement of love. So if love can't be measured, then love doesn't exist. And if hope can't be measured, then hope doesn't exist. Well, we all know that's kind of stupid, right? I mean, you love, you hope. So if you love and if you hope, then faith has to be just as real as those two other things. I believe that everybody is born with the level of faith. Just like we're born with love and the capacity to hope, we're all born with the level of faith. But what is faith? Faith is, as the Bible says in Hebrews 11:1, it is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of what we don't see. And if we just take that basic, simple definition, then everybody demonstrates faith on some level, at some point, every day. You don't believe me, do you? Cool. Okay, how about this? All you sports fans, if you've ever made a bet on a game or on a fight or on a team, you've demonstrated faith, right? You hoped in the team that they would win. You've hoped that he would pull it out. You have demonstrated faith, unless, of course, you were betting on the Redskins, in which case you were demonstrating foolishness, because we know, and I love them, but y'all know they will throw a game away. So, how about this? If you've ever had a job, you usually work for 2 weeks before you get your check, right? You went to work for 2 straight weeks in hopes that after these 2 weeks of putting in all this work, that they were going to give you some money. My friends, that's faith. No? Still not with it? Okay, how about this? If you've ever dated anyone, you've ever entered into a relationship with anybody, you do so with the hope that it'll work. Well, that's faith. It is the substance of your hope. And if you've ever hoped, then you've had to exhibit some level of faith. Unless you got into a relationship that you knew wasn't going to work. That's just dumb, though, right? No one's done that before, right? Yeah? You get it? Faith is the substance of hope. If you've hoped, you have faith. So everybody in some way, in some shape, at some point, if you've made a decision that required your hope, you have exhibited faith. So it's not a question of whether we have faith or not, because everyone has it. And here's the thing, it's not even a question of whether what amount we have of faith. Because the Bible says it only takes faith the size of a mustard seed. Yeah, that's it, a mustard seed, to make something happen. So if the question isn't about whether I have it or about how much of it I have, then what is this question about faith? Here it is. The true measure of faith, the true question of faith, really exists in the question of where have we put it? Right? Because you don't brag about what you're not sure about. We only confidently demonstrate our faith if we're confident in what we've put our faith in. Here's what I'm saying. What have you done with your faith? Where have you put it? I know you got it. No matter how big or how small, I know it's there. You know it's there. But where'd you put it? Our confidence to demonstrate our faith is a matter of our ability to believe in what we've put it in. And our belief in what we've put it in is based upon some knowledge, some experience with that thing or that person. So in order to be confident about my faith, I've had to know what I've put it in. So I guess the real question about faith is, who do you know?
I feel the pressure, yeah, coming from every side. I feel the pressure, yeah, knocked down but I'm still alive. When I feel the pressure, yeah, like where do I run to? When I feel the pressure, pressure.